I have created Epic Fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made Epic Fruitcake. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here today, checking out A Hero's Rest, or at least the demo thereof, a little teaser, a little taste of the game. Here's the deal with A Hero's Rest. They are throwing a heck of a lot on the table for me to unpack. I recorded an entire thing about A Hero's Rest and realized I was so mixed up and convoluted in what I was trying to do that I scrapped the entire recording and just messed around with it for a little bit so I could even have a vague idea of what was going on in A Hero's Rest. And it's not that it's complicated. It's just that they're putting a lot out there for us to deal with. This is not just building a shop. This is not just doing little quests with the little adventurers. It's all of it. They're trying to put all of it in one place and make a game out of it. And I really wanted to check it out and show it off to you guys. So I'm going to be diving in for the second time on A Hero's Rest. I'll understand some of it and then not so much. So originally I looked at A Hero's Rest and said, oh, it's a little shop builder, like a sort of medieval fantasy shop builder. We're going to build a tavern and people will come in and buy stuff. And, oh, wait, there's a blacksmith. We're going to build a blacksmith and people are going to come in and, but wait, there's a tailor. Okay, and there's an apothecary. We're building an entire town, business by business. And people are going to come in. Some of them will just come in and spend money. And some of them will be adventurers. And we're going to have to kit them out. We got to get all their gear together, and then send them out on quests. This is Mr. George. I've seen a lot of Mr. George lately. Here's the short version. The king has said, go build a town. Now, this is a timed demo in the sense that there's X number of game days that we will get to play this, and then not much else. Now, George here, my man George, he's a good man. He's telling me all sorts of things. We went through a bunch of basic controls there. Now we've got to pick out a plot of land from the ones that are available, and there are a few available. Indeed, we are building an entire town here, so there's a couple over there. There's a few somewhere off in this direction. Yeah, we could start over here if we wanted to. In fact, this is a perfectly good place to start because the king is going to gift us the first plot of land, so I may as well take the biggest one I can find. Buy that for free. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to have to click through a little bit of George here, but he's basically going to tell me to start building a tavern. So let's get some building going on here. All right, construction. We're going to need the basics of a tavern here. How much money do I have? 30K. Okay, and it's costing me what? Go back to that? No, go back one more time. 94 per day for taxes, for land upkeep. All right, fair enough. All of the floors, wooden floor, stone tile floor, and weirdly diamond tile floor, are all exactly the same price. So I don't know why I wouldn't do a diamond tile floor. Let's see, right about here we're going to start out with. And then can I shift click that to get that keep that going? Yeah, I totally can. All right, one tavern coming up, George. No, trust me, George. If there's one thing I can do in the gaming world, it's build a tavern. This is not my first day at this particular rodeo. Let's make this larger than I think it's going to need to be, because it will be a tavern. I assume we're going to have like a bunch of tables and chairs and all of that. Notice how I'm blowing through all my money immediately. Okay, go to walls. What kind of choices do I have for walls? Quite a few, actually. Ooh, that one's nice. A lavish wall. For 75, medieval wall 75, they're all the same price again. Well, why aren't we going to do lavish then? And we'll throw in a lavish wooden door right there. Fantastic. And then all the requirements. Now that is not in instruction. We need to go to, there we go, workstations. All right, so we've got a stockpile. We're definitely going to need that. Innkeeper, that's the one that we're going to need for an inn. And then a stove, an oven of some sort. Then vendor counters, quest board. There we go. Apothecary, tailor station, blacksmith forge, a tanner. There's a lot going on here. It kind of threw me how much stuff they want to put in one game here. Let's do this sort of over here, and then I immediately get an innkeeper right here. You are innkeeper Shayla. Well, welcome, Shayla. Glad to have you on board. I'll put my stockpile over here, and the oven can go kind of here-ish. All right, that is all I technically need to open this place up, except I've got a quest board. The thing is, though, I can't get the quest board right now. I need to unlock that. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to obviously start to decorate the place. It is an inn. We are going to need some tables and chairs and that kind of thing. So what if we did a table and a table right by the door here, and then just some simple chairs could go right around this there, and these all snap very nicely there and there. And that's all I'm going to be able to do with the innkeeper because I can't get the quest board. I need to do the blacksmith before I can do the quest board because that's going to unlock that. Now, I got to pay for some land. This one ain't for free here. So, thankfully, this one's fairly cheap. 4K to put up a blacksmith, and that will unlock the quest board. Then we can actually start to get something done around here. We're going to enter what I am calling Phase 2 of the game. I'm keeping the blacksmith one a little bit on the smaller side because the big forge is going to go outside, so there's no real reason to go nuts doing inside-y stuff. I'll want to decorate it a little bit, but not much. Where is the blacksmith forge? There we go. So that's the big thing that needs to live outside. I'll tuck that guy right over there. And then you just need a sort of generic vendor counter. That can go, say, right there. That leaves me room to decorate. And you are indeed a blacksmith. Blacksmith Nagtharok. Anyway, Naggy, you are my new blacksmith. Now, I should be able to do... I got to do a stockpile for you, right? Otherwise, you have 0 storage. And then we should be able to get something going. New training options unlocked. +1 green things. I don't immediately know what those are. I'm sure it'll come up. Oh, yeah, I got tons of resources up here. We got food. Fruits, actually. We've got some valerian, so herbs of some sort. Some wood. Some bolts of cloth here. Looks like some leather. And some metal, of which I have very little of everything. So let's zip back over to the innkeeper here, which we can very handily do with fast traveling just by clicking on the buttons here. Now you need a quest board. All right, a quest board, because quests are going to be happening, hence the nature of quest board. That is in not exterior, that is in interior. Oh wait, was that in the workstation? There's a lot going on. I think that was in workstations. Hang on. There we go. Quest board. All right, I don't think it has a back and a front, so I'm just going to put it right out here, right in the front of the inn here. Finish building the innkeeper. We have indeed done that. And the weapon master has been unlocked. That's going to come up in a sec. That's pretty cool, actually. So you are over here. Can I find you, please? I know you want me to go back to the innkeeper. All right, I'll fast travel back just so George goes away there. And then we have a working pit stop for anyone to come in and spend their money. Yes, we're going to work on that in a sec. I just want to find the weapon master. No, he's not going to let me find the weapon master quite yet. I think I'm trying to sequence break the game here. We're back at the inn because we need to make some food. We have no food. So that's a thing we got to keep track of too. I believe I can do that right from here. Yep, craft food. That's what I want to do. Now, we've got plenty of fruit right now. We've only got the tier 1 things available. So we've got, what here, some fruit juice, some apples, all right, fairly straightforward there. Some fruitcake, because everybody loves fruitcake, and more importantly, ice cream. Now, it's going to take 2 fruit. It's going to cost me 41 to make it. Let's just keep going back to fruit juice. Let's stick with the basics right now. I could add extra seasoning, and that will give me... well, it's going to cost a little bit more to me, obviously, but it might be a little bit better, because they're going to have different qualities, too. I'm not just crafting fruit juice, I may craft epic fruit juice. Yeah, with fresh ingredients, I've got a 1% chance of crafting some epic fruit juice. Now, you wanted 10 of these. Okay, that's going to cost me more than a little bit of money, but 10 of these. Go ahead and make that for me, if you could, please. I jump up in XP, so I've got 3 bad fruit juices, 4 normal ones, and 3 good ones. You know it's good because it's blue. Unfortunately, I can see I did not craft epic fruit juice, otherwise the border would be purple. Yeah, because if I don't send people out on little fruit gathering quests, then I'm not going to have any more fruits. So my completion reward, I would like that to be some food. Thank you. Some pineapples there. And then it looks like, oh, hi! Melania, anyway, whatever. Sorry, I'm very busy right now, but it looks like, okay, we just sold some juice. 128 for that juice while I'm trying to set this up. Okay, back to work. I want to get food. and I specifically need to do a farming and mining quest for this little tutorial challenge here. I need the rating between 9 and 13. Okay, so how are we going to make that between... Can we slide this? There we go. 9 to 14 challenge. So no problem, probably. And you're going to go get that stuff. So let me check this one more time. We're going to get some food via farming and mining. We're going to the roads because we can't go anywhere else right now. We want our challenge rating to be between 9 and 14, and that's going to yield between 6 and 12 pineapples. Okay. Quest set. There we go. That is set. All right. We have listed that. Hopefully, at some point, a nice adventurer is going to come in and do that quest. I just set that up 2 more times because I realized the quest was to do that 3 times. So there's 3 of those quests sitting on the board right now. And my man George here is advising me, if we happen to spot it, we can also just auto-grab things that might be in the wild. So I got 4 fruit there. 4 fruit out of just sort of bumbling around and clicking on things. Heroes are ready to enjoy the hospitality of our town. It's mostly fruit juice right now. Alright, we found the weapon master. He was right over here. Now this part, when I was messing around with this looked really, really straightforward, and then I realized it's a little bit more cool than that. So there's no classes, there's no adventurers, there's no nothing coming into this town. So we need to seek a new class. And I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be simple. This is just be like, choose a fighter, choose an archer, choose a magic user, yada, yada, yada. No. I can basically set this up to be whatever kind of character I would like it to be. I can give them a core attribute, which will kind of direct them. So strength, they're going to generate a small amount of gold every day. Every day that they're in town, I'm getting money if I focus on strength. Dexterity, I'll generate some fruit, which is actually not bad. The money, in my very brief experience with this game, the money I can do, it's the resources that I run out of very, very quickly. So when I did this originally in my sort of version 1.0 recording that nobody will ever see, I went for a warrior. I went immediately with strength. Like, okay, I'll just get somebody who will smash things with a sword. And I indeed got some money every day. And then later on, I am running out of materials like crazy. So what else could I get? Heroes will reduce your losses during failed threats. Okay, I don't even know what that means, so I might back off from that one. And you are going to get an amount of that. Whatever that is. Oh, wait a minute. I know what that is. It's down here. Yeah, royal tokens. These are like wicked important. When heroes complete quests or performing different actions, when training and seeking classes or acquire valuable resources from the trader. So I need these to make more classes or, indeed, as it says, get more things from the trader. I'm vaguely inclined to go with the fruit idea. Because then I could just keep making stuff in the inn. People are buying that too. I mean, I'm making money over here while we're just ticking along. So I'd originally done a fighter. I'm just going to go with dexterity. So the core attribute of this class is dexterity. Now, weapons, I'm not going to have a lot of options because all I've got is the blacksmith. So I can definitely do a dagger. Yeah, we could do a dagger. Do a one-handed sword or a two-handed sword. Polearm, I'm going to need a woodworker, as indeed I will for a staff or a bow. Headgear, I need a tanner. And then we're not even into cloaks yet. Some of this is not available in the demo. So whatever this is, it doesn't exist yet. I can't do a cloak until I get the tailor, woodworkers. I'm basically limited to pointy things. Dagger, one-handed sword, two-handed sword. Let's make a one-handed sword. That's going to be your weapon that you use. Okay. Now what? Gotta name you. Okay, your class is called the Woefully Unprepared because that is what you will be. I could have put Rogue, I could have put Thief, I could have put all... No. You are the Woefully Unprepared. Thankfully, you're free because I don't got any of those tokens. But I am going to... Oh, let me get your badge in here. Hang on, we gotta personalize you. Oh, I like that. I like the little cloak. That's fun. What else could you show me? Ooh. That's good for the Woefully Unprepared. That's not an enemy's skull. That's your skull. You are doomed to die. There we go. We've got the Woefully Unprepared. We have done all of that. We got another one of those green jewels. I'm still not 100% sure what that means. And I can't do anything else because I don't have any of those royal tokens. So there's no ability for me to get anything else. What's going on up here? A trader has arrived and we'll be setting up shop soon. We'll probably get a tutorial about that kind of nonsense. Who are you? Derek, come here. What's your deal? You're a visitor. All right, neat. Did you go? Wow, you've got a lot of gold on you. You've got a lot of gold, Derek. I like that about you. Speaking of which, I should probably go back to the innkeeper and set up some more food. Because, you know, we're selling this stuff. Let's go ahead and get this going. How about we did, like, some cake, some fruit cake. That's going to take 2 of my pineapples. Let's go ahead and get, say, 5 of those going on. Let's give it fresh ingredients and seasoning. I know it's going to cost me more, but we might get some better stuff out of it. So make that. I'm going to get some XP. Very, very good. I've made Epic Fruitcake. I have created Epic Fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made Epic Fruitcake. Now we gotta swing back over to the blacksmith because those heroes are gonna come into town, be woefully unprepared, and they will indeed be woefully unprepared. We gotta make something for them. We gotta equip all these guys. So let's craft an item here. Obviously we're gonna make a one-handed sword because that's the thing that these guys are gonna want. Okay, one-handed sword. Now I can start randomizing the name here. Blessed Sword of Weakening, Sharp One-Handed Sword of Something, Stout Sword of Readiness. No, that doesn't apply at all. We're woefully unprepared. The Consecrated Sword of Something, Wailing Saber of Vileness. Oh, that's fun. Let's make one of those. And I've got my little sword down on the anvil here. I can make that, we can mess around with that a little bit. We could make the blade different. I like that. That's nice and pointy. That looks more like it's wooden. Go back to the pointy one. I like the pointy one. Let's mix up those colors a little bit if we could. How about that and that? That's going to be very easy to see. Nice bright safety yellow there. Boy, the dragons are really going to see them charging at them. It's going to cost me 2 metal and 1 piece of wood, which right now I have, but not for very much longer. I can't make it anything better than what it is right now, which is just tier 1. Okay, make me like 2 of those. And we make those. I get some XP. I gotta... Whoa, go... No, go back to the first one. I made a normal one, but the one before it was really, really good. And it's got a different name. Why did you have a different name? Fine Saber... I don't know. Whatever you are, I made an uncommon one. I made basically a magic sword. Good for me. I need to make another one. I didn't see that it needed me to make between 3 and 5 of those, which is fine. I can make one of those in a sec. But the bunk ones, like the normal quality ones, I could trade it with a trader. So I'm not stuck with that, and neither are my heroes. I'll look at your notifications in a second. I've got to make another thing here. So randomize a one-handed sword, please. Mage's Blade of Light. Not so much really. Glorious Sword of Bliss. Fine one-hand. Deadly Sword of Light. How about Vicious Saber of Health? It's neither vicious nor is it healthy. Make it yellow and white. Cool. And then, wow, it's really chewing up that metal. I gotta get somebody on a metal quest. All sorts of things are popping here. Let me just make one more of these. That should satisfy. Vicious Saber of Health. It's normal. It's actually broken. I made a broken sword. Okay, what is your problem over here? Your heroes accumulated resources. Oh, people did my quest. Oh, good for them. What else is going on? Oh, the trader's leaving. And the Weapon Master's leaving. I never even got a chance to see the trader. A storm is forming. Visitors won't be able to reach the town. Oh, I didn't actually know there were events, too. That didn't come up the first time I recorded this. So there's events as well. Now nobody's coming in except this guy here, Ubi. And now my man George here wants us to put a beehive up at the inn for, I assume, bees. And we gotta stock that with fruit, though. That's the thing, man, George. These things cost money. I mean, well, they actually cost fruit. But I don't have that. What else is in here? A weapon display. Oh, wow. I want one of those. It's a lot of money, though. And more importantly, it's metal and wood that I don't have. I really want to put that up in the blacksmith shop, though. Okay, hold off on that idea. An armor display. A guest bed. Oh, hang on. Are we having a hotel as well? It's going to increase the fee and the amount healed. Okay, so I guess the adventurers will probably come back here and heal up, and the bed will help. Okay, I'm going to have to think about making a bedroom of some sort, or maybe a barracks of some sort over here. I'm glad I bought the big plot of land then. Well, George is out. He's done with his little tutorial thing here. We've got Sam in here. He's got some ideas about what we could be doing around here. If you have extra resources you don't need or less desirable, I can trade them with you for a mutually... You're acting all shady, man. It's pretty simple. We're just doing some trading. We don't need to do this behind closed doors or in a dark alley or in a dock somewhere. All we need to do is just trade stuff. I am, in fact, a vendor. You are, too. We could have a business-to-business relationship here. I'm being advised to check out my heroes here. I've got heroes. I've got Ridvan here. Ridvan? What you got going on here? You have... Wow, you got a lot of stats. So you got strength. You do have a high dexterity. Good. You do damage. You got max health. Max magic. Can I subclass you? Could I eventually make you into... like a thief mage kind of thing. And you've got the Wailing Saber of Vileness. You purchased that. My uncommon, slightly magic weapon. Good deal. And you're going to get XP at some point. I'm sure you'll probably level up. I didn't really check this out during my first recording. And then Duro, you're a little, You're not so good, are you? You don't even have a weapon yet. You should go over and buy the broken sword. Speaking of which, if I've got the resources, I should probably make a few more of those, see if I can get a better quality one in here. So a one-handed sword, go ahead and just randomize that. The one-handed of gore. Neat. Make that, yeah, it's gore. It's got to be a big fat blade there. I can make two. I can make two of these. Okay, well, make it red, because red. That goes all my metal. My metal is all gone now. I made an epic sword. I made an epic sword. Is there somewhere I can see that? I want to see what I just made there. Let me see if I can possibly pin that down. No, I can't seem to find just sort of a general inventory of what I've got. I was looking at my quests here, trying to see if that's where I might find that. I don't immediately seem to be able to pin it down. I wanted to read what I'd made there. It looked like it had a plus intelligence. I don't know. I'll see it on playback and pause it. These are these little green gems that I've been gathering. Regrade stones can be used to upgrade items in their respective tier. So if I make a thing, I can probably upgrade the thing with this thing. And then what are all these? The same thing sort of thing? Yeah, just probably better. I got rid of the trader, and now Cecil's popped up here. Oh, Cecil's easy. She just wants me to decorate. Can do, Cecil, can do. But before we do that, I am completely out of metal, and I'm running shy on wood. Food, not terrible right now. So I want to get some quests going. I need people to... Oh, I can't do this while paused. You're right, I was pausing it, trying to look for an inventory there. So let's get some quests going, specifically for metal. That would be ideal. I would like to see you guys go get some metal. Let's do that. I assume the higher we go here, the higher difficulty this is going to be. So this is a 10 to 14. Treasure hunting, yeah, that's quite a bit more. Obviously, it will yield more because there's more risk. It is only 11% difficult, though. What if we backed it down a little bit? No, I'd have to back it all the way down, and it only reduces the difficulty by 1%. Let's keep this one simple. Farming and mining, 3% difficulty. Okay, force some metal. It'll get me 1 to 3, which is not much. I'm going to set up a couple of those. My adventurers can come in and go, I am woefully unprepared, but I think I can go get some metal bars. Also, let's keep the food going on here. How about, let's see, ice cream is 2, that's 1. And the fruit juice is 1. Let's just stick to fruit juice right now because it doesn't use up as many ingredients. Could we get 10 of those, please? Get 10 of those coming in. Won't even put any extra stuff on it. Are getting experience. We're about halfway to whatever the next level of inn is. And let's make sure that the inn has the correct name because every inn, tavern, or bar on the channel is the Mulligan. So you now work, Shayla, at the Mulligan. And down here, I was just poking around. I can see my decoration value. Alright, so we're not bad. We're 2/3 of the way to where we need to be right now. I've met all my requirements. It works, but we could be a lot more decorative. The problem with being a lot more decorative is that that's going to cost resources I don't have. What's your problem? My heroes have accumulated 2 fish. Yokie doke. So you get extra stuff. I sent you out for pineapples, and you came home with pineapples and fish. Neat. So I need decorative things that only cost me resources I actually have. So the candelabra, 55 gold and a metal bar. Nope, that ain't happening. How about fruit? Well, surprisingly, I do have fruit. So 100 gold and some fruit. I could put a fruit basket right in front of this guy, right here. Who are you? Galric. Enjoy that. Are you a visitor? You are a visitor. Duro is one of my adventurers. You are woefully unprepared. And you indeed have one of my little swords there. Hopefully you got the epic one. I don't feel like checking out which one you've got. I'm more focused on decorations. Metal bar, don't got it. Wood, could do that. Appliances or a bookshelf. That sounds better. I've got a couple of herbs. Let's put a bookshelf right over here. Now, what does that do for my overall, no, not that. My overall decorative value. So let me go back and check in with Shayla here. 48 out of 65. Ooh. Just 2 things. So I only got 1 point for each thing. Dang. They're going to take a while. Yeah, it does indeed seem to be 1 point for every item that I put down. So I put down 1 table and 2 chairs and we're up to 51. Okay, so what do I need? 14 more things to go in here? That's something I could see changed. That some things should probably have a higher decorative value than other things. Look, I'm no slouch in the game decorating game. All right, I've done some game decorating around here. Did I put these walls on backwards? Wow, that's ironic, isn't it? Okay, but generally I'm pretty good at the decorating thing. I totally put the walls on backwards. That's, you know what, it's fine, it's all fine. Generally I'm pretty good at the decorating thing. I think maybe some things should have a higher value than others. Like a fruit basket is maybe slightly higher value to the decorative quality than a chair is. So I gotta work in 14 things in here relatively quickly. Now, do the exterior things count? So if I put up a banner here, does that count? So get out of all of that, go away from all of that. Back to Shayla here. It does count. Okay, great, good. I can put a couple of those up. Here's what I need right here. Stone fence. Costs me nothing but gold. Gold I can get. Gold I can do. So let's get a whole stone fence idea going like this. I can probably put 13 of these up right now. That and that. Okay, we're going to get this now, I should probably make sure this is actually working. Hang on, Shayla, come here again. Yep, totally works just fine. So I'm just doing a whole big stone fence around here with money that I can get back by selling Epic Fruitcake and broken swords. I may have actually made more than what I need, but that's broadly fine. I'm sure I'll need to decorate it more in the future. Get out of that, and then Shayla, come here. How'd we do? There we go. 70 out of 65. Problem solved. Shop quality 2. Oh, my epic sword sold. 839 for that. Oh, that was good. Now I really need more metal. I should keep going with food, though, probably. Go get metal. I have some food right now. Food exists. And let's keep this nice and simple. Just, I kind of want to go for the treasure hunt. No, my people are woefully unprepared. Oh, you're woefully unprepared. You've got a sword there. Hope you bought the epic one. Go do 2 of those quests, please. And I got to restock the beehive, so there's some more fruit gone. I should actually probably set up another food quest. Let's get some more food cooking, or I don't know what we're doing this, fermenting. Make some more of the fruitcake. I'm really, really good at fruitcake. Put fresh ingredients in it. I might get another epic fruitcake. No, but I got a good one. I got a blue border fruitcake. That's not bad. So I got to increase my reputation to Baron and have 3 heroes join the hero roster. That's fair. That's probably, I'm thinking reputation really secretly means decoration, right? And can I get any of these things? Are any of these things the sort of just random stuff that I can click on? No. Okay. I've got none of those things. No. Not much I'm going to be able to do right at this exact second. Okay, there. I fixed the walls because it was kind of bugging me. I also weirdly lost my door when I moved that wall. There we go. Brand new door coming in there. The banner got moved over there. That was making me a little nuts. Now the walls are all nice, and my diamond tile floor looks outstanding. Can we get an idea of who's doing what right now? So you're telling me I still only got 2 heroes? Really? I think we're better than that. I think we can get some more heroes in here. Probably just need more people coming in. And show me, yeah, this is what I want, the quest board here. So I got 2 quests going for fruit, 2 quests going for metal at this point in time. That's okay. Those are the things I need, although I should think about some wood at some point too. What's your problem? Heroes have accumulated even more fruit. Great. Setting up a quick quest to just go get a couple of pieces of wood. That's my max quests. Alright, so I can't have more than one. So 5 quests at a time at this level. Fair enough. That's fair. Only 5 quests. They'll come back. Somebody just bought some really good fruitcake. Duro completed a quest. Did you get some extra stuff? Looks like, that might be the old one. Alright. Now what? Yeah, both of my heroes should do fine. They've got a challenge rating of 9, and you've got a challenge rating of 10. I probably should have been a little more careful about the challenge ratings when I set up those just go get me some metal things going on there. No, come out of that. I actually want to look at my existing quests. Oh yeah, they should be fine. 9 to 14, 10 to 14. People can do those. Oh, can I set specific people? Oh, I can set specific people to go out and do things. There's a lot going on here. Oh, that's what the beehive is for. They're just buying honey. Okay, cool. Well, 143 for some honey. I thought I was going to use that as an ingredient or something, because I think honey equals mead, if I'm not mistaken, but no, we're just getting some honey and selling it. Excellent. All right. Who are you? You're Duro. Oh, you're my woefully unprepared, right? Okay, good. You want to go get something done, Duro? There's a bunch of quests on the quest board. Could go, do a quest. I know you're woefully unprepared. Who are you? Vapindi. You're a visitor. And you have a lot of money. Hopefully I've taken some of it. And I think right there, we're going to call it a day on A Hero's Rest, or at least the demo of A Hero's Rest. And I'm doing it for a good reason. I know we've got quite a few more days in the demo that we can mess around with, but I want more of this. I want the early access version of this. I want to see what this game really is, because they're throwing so much on the table for me to unpack here. And I am really digging the ideas here. Build a whole town, get some adventures, equip them all, get all this stuff. There's a lot going on. Create your own classes. I'd really like to see more of this rather than just the demo. So we're going to call it a day there on the demo of A Hero's Rest, and I'm going to guarantee you we're coming back to A Hero's Rest so we can do a more full version of this and really get my teeth stuck into it. Guys, do please let me know in the comments what you thought of A Hero's Rest. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I totally understand that. If I were visiting a restaurant and it was on fire, I probably wouldn't go there again. Not quickly, anyway. Not until I saw some more reviews on the place, and those reviews specifically said, place burns down much less than it used to. Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. And my accountant's on fire. Because water plus electricity is bad. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman.